What's up, everybody? PokéKaos here with Pokken Tournament. This game just released today, March 18th. Hopefully, you will have been able to watch this Friday, March 18th. Today, what I'm going to do is do some practice because the game's brand new to me, more or less. Initially, I was going to do the single-player mode. Some issues arise with attempting that. One, the single-player mode does have a lot of battles. I think, and you go off. You fight like 25 or 30 different battles just in the first tournament series, and it took me almost over an hour just to do the first part. And then I had some lag issues where the audio would be just fine, but the video would cut in and out. You would see like the video would lag, and a match would essentially be condensed down somewhat, which would have been fine except for the video. The video and the audio weren't syncing up. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go into practice mode and then maybe do a single battle or two. We'll see how it works out, but I do want to pick my character and practice and do tutorial. So if you guys are new to the game, because you know it's a brand new game, you can also see what the tutorial is like, see how to do moves, your basic attacks, your special attacks, your grabs, because it took me a while just to figure out how to do a grab. So we'll go into basics of battle here and just figure stuff out. I'm gonna be using Charizard. Charizard is a Pokemon that I haven't seen people use much of. So I've used Charizard a little bit. You can tell that it said that I was like level 16 or 17, as I did do the initial part of the story mode. Didn't turn out too well in the recording process, which is unfortunate, but we're going to go ahead and see. In this course, I'll teach you about the basics of the game.
Now then,
what shall we start with? Moving your Pokemon.
Alrighty, I guess go ahead and try. You can use
Obviously, we know how to move. It's showing the Wii U gamepad on the bottom, but I'm actually using the.
If you press in the same direction twice on the plus control pad, you can step forward and back or side.
I'm using the Hori Pokken controller.
Okay.
So now we're going to learn how to use a ranged attack.
Press this button to use long distance attacks.
And press Y.
Ranged attack. Try to land a few.
Okay, so it's going to make you hit 5 of them. Not hard when your opponent's not moving or anything. It'll show you using a homing attack.
Next, press this button. You'll launch an attack.
Which is press X repeatedly. It, puts Charizard up close and does a little dash attack kind of thing. And what are phases? Well, there's 2 phases in the game. They're field phase and dual phase. I'm not trying to steal her job, but I know that right now. So we start off in the field phase. And then the dual phase is when you're closer up.
You can tell which phase you're in.
Again, on the bottom right hand corner, it shows which phase you're in and how do you go about changing the phases. If you land a certain type of attack, you'll shift phases. Let's check out this demonstration. Okay. So we're going to press up and A.
Alrighty. Try to hit your
which is a strong punch.
Now you've changed the phase.
So moving in dual phase.
In dual phase, you can dish out some here's where the real but you'll need to be careful. The way you move around.
The way you move around differs a bit from field phase.
By pressing forward
Essentially,
on the control pad, you can perform a forward dash step. By pressing
in
twice on the plus control pad, you can perform a
in dual phase, you can only move forward and backward. You can't move up and down.
using the B button.
You can duck, and you can like
dual phase, the
kind of
action is highly varied.
stand. I'm not like attacking on purpose, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
All right, that should be good.
Okay. So shift back to field phase.
Land
A certain attack on your opponent, and you'll shift from dual phase back to field phase. So if we press Y and B, it apparently does a grab that I've never done. And then you can also just land a bunch of hits. And the game's just doing some crazy combo.
Send them flying.
So phase summary. Someone with wits like yours has probably already figured this out. Battles will involve shifting back and forth between field and dual phase. Plus, when you cause a phase shift, you'll get a nice little bonus, and by that, you'll fill up your synergy gauge. I don't know why I always say gauge. I mean, I guess you guys haven't heard me say gauge because the initial video never got recorded.
We'll talk more about.
So about blocking, something that I don't do often enough. Hold down R. And you'll block attacks.
Whenever you're in a
Now synergy burst.
all right.
Keep an eye right here on the screen.
This is your synergy gauge. Once your synergy
So
gauge
once it's full, we can press L and R. And you Mega Evolve if you have a Mega Pokemon.
Pokemon will be superpowered. Wreak havoc.
Otherwise, you
You can use a
just get stronger. So now we're going to use the burst attack. Which deals a lot of damage. Took Lucario to 356 from, I think, like 500.
definitely don't want to miss.
And tutorial finished. I guess that's it. Battle practice or applied battle techniques. Let's go to battle practice. Let's go through all of them.
Use your Pokemon.
We'll stick with Charizard. Here you'll learn the techniques you can put right to use in battle and all about using support Pokemon. I'm bad about using support Pokemon. One, because it took me a while to figure out the button to use. And two, because in the initial, like, first part of single player,
In this course, I'll tell you all you
use forward
press
range
this to perform.
attacks.
It's great because you can use these attacks to shift into this is what you'll want to strive for.
Okay.
Try to land a few forward range.
I figure you guys can read.
Nicely done.
Using jump attacks.
Press the X button while jumping in field phase. Land a hit, and you'll cause a fate. You'll want to get the timing right, just as you jump.
So, okay. So is it gonna have me practice that? Oops. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, to be honest. There we go. I was pressing the button. I was pressing Y instead of X. About poke combos. Poke combos, if you want. Press Y rapidly. Oh, well, that's just the demonstration. Anyways, it's not me actually doing it.
This is what we call land a poke.
So there's a basic combo of Y. And now counterattacks.
Counterattack
Absorbs an incoming attack and quickly dishes out a counter blow. Time it just right and you'll be able to strike back at your opponent. So X and A at the same time.
You can use counterattack.
And I'm hoping that it lets me attempt that.
Try to count.
Okay. Hit me again. There we go. I mean, technically I'm not really countering. I'm just blocking out grab attacks.
Latch onto your by using grab attack.
Can break through an opponent's block. Now, I only ever did one grab when I was playing initially.
Grab attacks are
It's always super effective against counterattacks. So if they're trying to counter your move, you can
that being said,
essentially grab
use a
works
grab
better
attack on your opponent.
with B and Y. I initially, when I was playing story mode, I would do seismic toss. So counterattacks beat normal attack.
Grab attacks beat
Grab attacks beat counters.
and
And the normal attacks beat grab attacks.
basically this attack triangle.
Yeah, normal attacks beat grabs. Grabs beat counters. And counters beat normal. So, calling in support Pokemon.
This thing over here. Your support.
Support will fill up as time passes.
And once your support
And
gauge
once
is
your support
full,
gauge is
press the L button to
full,
come in and
you can
use
press
one
the
of its
L
Pokemon.
button. And Frogadier or whatever support Pokemon you're using at the time will show up and do some about planning time.
During the planning time before each round,
You can
switch
okay.
out the support
You can
Pokemon. You can choose which support Pokemon you want to use from your active support set.
so you have
You can
two
select
choices.
a support Pokemon that suits your battles, or maybe even select a support Pokemon that'll help you out against a particular opponent.
Okay, so I don't know if it's gonna like
Support Pokemon.
so you have different ones: attack, disrupt, and enhance. There's
Attack
more
type
than just one of the disrupt. There's obviously more
Disrupt
than
type support Pokemon typically swoop
one.
in to block your opponent's movements. Sometimes they can even counter your opponent's attacks.
And
Type
enhance.
support Pokemon will power up your Pokemon or heal some of your HP, things like that. Pick a support Pokemon that suits your playstyle, and be sure to use it when the time's right.
Statuses.
Sometimes, when you use
Sometimes-
support Pokemon, your battle these statuses include
Positive statuses and negative statuses.
While
Positive
you're under the effect of
statuses.
a positive status, you'll get
You'll gain some sort of advantage. Attack, defense, speed increased. Of course, you see the negative statuses down there. EV raises your attack.
Depends on the support Pokemon. Next up,
Next, you have
pick
negative
a
statuses.
status, and you'll take Emolga,
Again,
for
we've already
example.
seen
He'll pick
this. Emolga will reduce your speed, which would be useful if you're going up against one of the speedy characters.
use these statuses to your
About cheering. Between rounds, she'll drop in to cheer you. You have some
Depending
different.
on whether you win or lose a round, your support gauge or your synergy gauge may get a boost. There are several types of cheering. There are cheer skills that are in effect from the first round, as well as those with. Be sure to test out any new cheer skills.
So you get cheer skills as you play through the game. Sometimes during field phase, you'll find power scattered around. Synergy power, obviously.
You can pick up this power on the field will disappear if you don't.
It'll
go
disappear.
ahead and pick up the power.
Pick it up and it increases your synergy gauge. I see that. So recommended actions.
Now, let me tell you a bit. Why don't you try this?
So that works as a counterattack at the start. I don't understand. I don't know. But that's that's that. That's Fire Punch.
Next.
And then wait, oh. So that's midair and A. But you gotta be close enough, of course, or you won't actually hit it.
Alright.
And then up and A makes Seismic Toss, which is the one grab that I actually figured out how to do, but of course you have the other one that is with Y and B.
Nicely done.
And that's battle practice, and then applied battle techniques. Now, well, let's try to use what I've learned in a single battle. This will be where I can choose.
You can battle against CPU. Unlike normal battles, you can change the settings. And
You can change the settings.
You just want to kick back and
This is essentially like random box grant a number of positive statuses. I don't know. That's extra battles. We're not going to do extra battles. We're just going to do a basic battle. Round points, I'll leave it. Normal, I'll leave it. Battle. I don't think it really matters. I never had problem with my...
Pokemon are you battling with?
So who do I want to battle? I'm gonna go ahead and battle Lucario. I don't know.
Seeking a support
And I've unlocked some support Pokemon, not very many. And CPU, I don't care. You can use whatever you want. So, I want to be synergy focused. Because I tend to not use the support Pokemon too often. I tend to use my synergy a little more. We're gonna battle a person with the Lucario in the haunted house. To me, they're kind of aesthetic. They do have different shapes. I'm gonna go ahead and start with Diglett. I don't know if I'm gonna use either of them really.
I guess this battle arena is sort of oval. Make sure not to get back into the walls.
So we can grab some of these synergy power-ups. I got backed up against the wall.
Full hit. They're hitting you like a book. Yikes!
He's taking it to me pretty good. Well, we'll see what I can do. We got the phase shift. Now he's shifted. Hey! Try to not let him get me. There, I beat him even though he's just synergy gauge. I don't know, maybe the... I don't know. Maybe in story mode it's... So I think I countered one of his moves there by getting critical. I think essentially that's what the critical hit is. That's a useful Oh, I can use my synergy. Not that he has a whole lot of HP, but I can show it off. And Charizard just... He was at 1 HP. I think did that on purpose, just so the whole thing would continue going. But that is that. I'm definitely going to try and practice with Charizard.
Awesome.
And I'll try to do some online battles or something. I'm not really sure how to go about it all at this point. I gotta figure out, like, computer-wise to where it won't lag up and everything. No, I don't want to do another one! I really... Can I... Maybe we're doing another battle. Come on, you were shielding there. Can I get you? Why did I use that? Can I take you out? God, come on! Seriously? Okay, I don't need this to happen right now. Don't you... Now, okay, this is something that... You can't die to, a support Pokemon. I know that for sure. I like that one, but I gotta remember that it's up and Y. Gosh. He's just... Get him. Use it to my advantage. Lucario is doing a good job against me. Is my synergy gauge? You can hear me like hitting the buttons so I can try to use my synergy attack, my burst attack. That should beat him. And I'll hopefully not initiate another battle. But if you guys enjoyed this video, do make sure to hit the like button. Also make sure to subscribe for more Pokken Tournament videos. I will make sure to try to figure out any make sure to make the videos better. Leveled up again. But that's going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys next time.